It goes on to talk about the gametes, same thing you're talking about, and how this was the previous belief, and here's why it's no longer. So my question to you is then, why
Can you explain why it's no longer?
Hang on, can I just finish my question? Like, what the fuck? So
Okay.
my question to you is, why do people in this field who have doctorate degrees disagree with what you're saying? Could it be that we're learning more about it?
This is called an appeal to
it's not
authority
as black
fallacy,
and white as
by
you're
the
trying
way.
to paint it. It's not as two-dimensional
This
as you're
is
trying
called
to
an
paint it.
appeal to authority fallacy, where you're just saying
No. This is, if you need to go to fallacies to make your point, then snooze.
No,
what I'm saying to you
that's
is
how debate works.
What I've
That's
said to you
how
multiple
debate-
times. What I've said to
Can
you
I
multiple
answer
times.
your question, or are you going to
There's
keep
no
yapping?
moderator
'Cause I'm
here. We
pretty
haven't
sure
taken.
you
this is
asked
not
me a
debate.
question. Can I reply
this
to you?
is TikTok. So
You asked me a
anyway,
question.
my
Let him
question is.
answer.
Can you let me answer the question?
My question is, if it's so set in stone the way you say it is, and it's so two-dimensional the way you say it is, then why is it currently up for discussion among scholars?
I don't think you know how the medical community works. There can be dispute and debate among particular concepts, which is not new to scientific community.
100% it's not.
However,
Correct.
okay, great. So I'm
you
telling
just
you.
said it's set in
Can
stone.
I finish? Can I finish? Or are you gonna?
I'll cry about it, dude. Just fucking talk.
I am talking, but your mouth is open.
Medicate me harder, Daddy. Medicate me harder, Daddy.
Can I finish?
There's 7 of you and 1 of me. I'll talk. Go ahead.
Wait, it's literally just me and you talking right now. Can you
Okay,
stop?
then cool. Then quit crying and keep speaking.
I'm not crying. I'm just asking you not
You
to
sound like you're
interrupt
crying to me. I'm
Interrupt
asking
me while
you
I'm talking.
if it's so two-dimensional.
It's
If
real
it's so
simple.
two-dimensional.
Guys, can you let
If
me
it's
know
so
when he's? Can you let me
two-dimensional-
know when he's finished yapping? Because I'm waiting to answer
If
the
it's
question.
so two-dimensional and so set in stone and determined the way you say it is, then why do people who have PhD next to their name, which I know you don't, disagree with you?
Okay, so as I stated before, this is an appeal to authority fallacy. That's 1. 2, I just wanted to know what is the reasoning. Am I going to be allowed to finish responding to your question?
Maybe you won't. Who knows? Maybe
Okay.
you
All
won't.
right. So anyways, I just want.
Fallacy bros, dude.
All right.
Why does this always happen?
All right.
Keep
Hold
getting
on a
interrupted,
second.
and then the
Stop.
host comes in and says it.
Stop. Because somebody has to actually put a stop to this insanity. Let Nate, please, I beg you to answer the question.
That's what I'm doing.
I know, I understand that.
Bro, talk to Jolly about allowing me to answer the question, maybe.
Okay, well, I'm going to say, I'm going to you first, and then I'm going to go to Jolly.
It's just
Please
like
answer.
it's
Please
like
answer the
preschool
question quickly.
playground.
Please answer the question quickly, and then Jolly, do not respond.
him.
Everyone else, let Nate respond,
Jesus.
please.
Right. So I answered him already and told him that it was an appeal to authority fallacy. But what I'm more interested to know about is what is the reasoning behind this person saying that sex isn't binary? Can you give me the source so that I can look at it? What does it say?
Sure.
What is the reasoning behind it not being considered binary?
Well, I can't articulate the way this person does, obviously, right? It's Augustine. Hold on, hang on. I'm going to answer you. It's Augustine Fuentes, who is a professor of anthropology at. Hang on, stand by. I'll tell you. Professor of anthropology at Princeton University.
Wait, they're talking about
Nate,
sex.
you have to get Nate.
Wait, he's talking about an anthropologist.
I'm going to read from the article.
Wait, how is this biology?
Wait, let him read.
About an anthropologist.
Let him respond.
Y'all never did this to Jolly when he did it to me, but go off.
Let Nate. I have your back. I have everyone's back here. Let him respond. Let him respond, so then you can respond back. I want to bring a certain level of common sense to this decorum, but let's finish this thought. Go ahead.
And they did do it to me, Nate. They told me to be quiet. So anyway, here's from the article from Augustine Fuentes from Princeton University. He says, so when someone states that an organism's sex is defined by the type of gamete, which is what you stated, it has the function of producing, which is what you stated, and argues that legal and social policy should be rooted in properties of bodies, they are not really talking about gametes and sex biology. They are arguing for a specific political and discriminatory definition of what is natural and right. That's what he says. And you can go read the whole article.
Can I respond now?
Can I finish before you respond? So you can go read the whole article and what Augustine Fuentes says. But he specifically addresses the argument you're making. And here's why I'm bringing it up. I understand what the appeal to authority fallacy is. The reason I'm bringing it up is I've said from the beginning of this conversation that this is not an area that I can speak in depth on biologically or educationally. So if it was so set in stone the way you presented it, then why would I then find very recent debate that disagrees with you from scholars in that field, right? So it's not set in stone.
I want to
Can I
answer.
answer now? Okay,
I would like to actually
answer
chime
for
in,
me.
and this is not really a topic that I'm very fluent in, but however, I do feel that I'm driven by common sense. Sorry, Nate. I want to say this. Well, maybe, Jolly, because there's a possibility that there's a lot of politics that are involved with